Good.
Good what? Oh, good evening and welcome to episode 100. Yeah, you heard it right. It's a whole century of Pillar Talk. The whole century. We're celebrating a century of Pillar Talk. We got professional boxer DMillz in the building. What's up, brother? How are you?
Good,
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
man. Boxing, man. Since I was like 14, you know, I'm 31 now. 31 years old. I box. I do carpentry. I work. I do family stuff.
Oh.
I just like having fun, man. Being a kid.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What got you into boxing? What like inspired you?
Well, the thing was really that got me into boxing, man, was I didn't get the college thing that I wanted. And like when I was younger, I had got cut from the football team. They said it was because of grades or something like that. But
Yeah, grades. Yeah.
when you get cut from a team, it's like, what do you do now if you've always played sports?
Yeah.
And I think that's what kind of, puts people out on the streets, and what it was for me is I'm like, I gotta do something, and I'm out there in the streets. We on Elmira boxing in the street, and then my homeboy, his uncle Keith Viding, he was coaching at the center, the boxing program, and I went down there, man. I liked it, and
Oh, because you were boxing in the street anyway.
yeah, well, I got hit. I got hit when we was sparring in the streets. Dude hit me hard. I was like, ooh. I bounced right off it. I went back at him, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I could do this.
Yeah, you wanted to do it. So you started off at the center, training at the center?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Keith Viding.
And then you said you wanted to talk about Joe's boxing. Did you go there to?
So, we had back then, we had two different gyms, two different boxing gyms in Monroe. And like now, they just merged. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Joe's Boxing and ALCC merged together.
So it's two buildings still.
So now it's Joe's ALCC. It's just called Joe's ALCC Boxing. See, when my coach Todd Riggs, he runs Joe's Boxing, and every so often it seemed like we had to switch and change gyms and stuff. They had their gym, we had ours.
Yeah.
We always spar each other, and it was a nice little battle.
But you were basically practicing on each other, like you were basically working together anyway.
Yeah, it was working together anyway. That's why it kind of didn't make sense to have two different gyms, So I mean, I think everything worked out for the better. I mean, Joe's Boxing had to keep changing gyms and stuff. They were basically where GoMad is at.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they merged into the same building as ALCC then?
Yeah. We ended up, because they didn't have a gym for a minute, and it was a point where we were at the ice skating rink over there.
The one on what is that?
For Winchester?
Yeah, off of right there by Elm Street.
Yeah, yep. It was like the multi-sport center.
Yeah, the multi-complex or something like that. Sports complex is what it's called. Yeah. But yeah, it's the ice rink. That's what I call it too. I grew up right over there. So how long did you go how long did they do that? Because they shut that down.
Yeah, and then they were only there for like a year. And then we went over there. We had to change gyms again, and we went over there across the street from the Honda dealership. There was like a little building over there. That was a nice place. We was there for probably a year or two there, and then we had to change gyms again. And now we, the center. Oh, actually, Pastor Boone invited us to her basement at the church over there.
Yeah.
And we ran the gym out of there for a while.
Dude, so you went everywhere with them. When did you go into Joe's Boxing?
When we pretty much merged when oh man, I forgot about Lincoln too. It was before they tore down Lincoln.
Yeah.
We was working out there.
Yeah.
Shoot, we
No, I
moved
was
so
talking
many
about when
times.
did you start at Joe's? When did you start getting trained?
By Todd Riggs.
Yeah, by Todd.
Let me see what probably 2000, probably about 2013.
Oh, so it's been almost 10 years now.
14, yeah.
Dang. So you were just when did you go amateur? When did you start getting amateur fights?
Yeah, that was the amateur career. Well, I started my amateur career.
Oh, when you started with Todd is
14.
when you...
Well, I started with Keith Vining.
Oh, so
that was
you
the
were
beginning of my amateur career.
So from 14 years old, you were 51 and 10 before you went pro? Or
From 14 to I didn't turn pro until I was like 28.
Yeah.
You know?
But you said you amateur, you're 51 and 10. So that means your amateur career started when you were 14.
Yeah.
So you're talking about yeah, you were laying them out the whole career.
Yeah.
And
man.
then in your professional, you're 6-0 with 4 KOs.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you feeling? How's it going?
You know, boxing is a real different sport, but you know, man, everything is going good, man. Like, honestly, like I'm seeing the community come together based off of my boxing. You know, people coming, showing up to the fights, and I see a lot of people just connecting, man, and it's a blessing for real.
That's cool because you're bringing it. You just had a fight in Monroe.
Yeah. April, back in April.
That's cool, dude. That
was the first professional fight at the community center. I think years before our time, you know, they had an amateur fight there, but we did a pro-am show there. And
no shit.
It was good, man.
Dude, that's cool. And how was it like fighting in your city?
It's epic, you know.
How was it more nerve-wracking?
You know, when I'm in the ring, I try not to really pay attention to the crowd too much. Going on. Yeah. But when you in your own, you know, backyard, it's like everybody feels real close to you. They yelling and you know, they all DMillz, come on, knock him out. I'm hearing all types of voices. I look, people standing up. It's like, okay.
Yeah, you're super happy.
It's kind of nerve-wracking. I ain't have as much energy as I usually do at that fight.
Oh, really? Yeah. I think it would be a lot because you got all your homies, everybody you know is there.
Yeah.
Everybody that knows you, even if they heard of you, I'm showing up.
And the thing is, about the guy that I fought, he's a world-class fighter. Like, I fought Motor City fight, I fought in Ohio, you know what I'm saying? I haven't never fought nobody with that stature.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I mean? He's got over 50 professional fights, and he's been in the ring with some ex-world champs and shit. So doing that at home.
What's your goals for boxing? What do you want? What's the future for you?
Future for me is you know, I want a world champ. I want to be, you know, world champ. I need that title. I need that title around my waist. Okay. You know what I mean? Hold it down, kind of like Bronco. You know, everybody get to know me. I want to be a household name with it, and you know, once I retire from boxing, I want boxing to kind of work for me. You know, as far as personal training people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be, you know, after my coach, I'm pretty much gonna be doing the community center.
Okay.
Coaching thing.
Okay.
You know?
And you already do a lot of community work as it is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm training the same program that I came out of, you know?
Yeah.
As an amateur.
That's cool, man. Cause we seen you were doing that Christmas thing, the Christmas Secret Santa stuff.
Oh yeah.
That was it was real nice. And like I was like, he's out here boxing. And now I found out you're a carpenter too.
Yeah.
You're out here doing all this shit, man. Where do you, and you're being a father? Like, how do you balance all this stuff without going crazy?
You know, man, I just, you know,
probably
it's
that's
about,
your sanity.
You know, life is all about balance. And, you know, put certain things to the side, and I figure out what's important to me at the time, and I run with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
how often what's your weekly regimen on training boxing?
like when I'm close to fights like this, I try to train twice a day. I try to do 2 a days.
Okay.
So I wake up at like 3 in the morning and try to get to the gym by 3:30 and be out of there and go to work and then get off, and I either go train myself or help train the kids.
Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot of work, man.
It is, man. I don't get a chance to really watch TV.
So how long, when do you start doing it 2 a days before a fight?
Pretty much probably about 3 weeks out from the fight.
So what, we're about 3 weeks out right now. It's February. No, we're 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're like 2 weeks now.
So you've been 2 a days, and you're about to go finish off your second time a day after you get off of the podcast.
Hey, I'm not today, man. Not today. I'm gonna go spend some time with my young man.
Okay.
And that's how I kind of balance my life. I'm like, as long as I go do something active,
Yep.
playing with my son, or
Yep.
It's all about balance, man.
You teach them how to box? You teach him how to box?
Yeah, I taught him a few things.
Yeah.
He was, he got a chance to be with me in the gym since he was,
just tiny. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's so used to it. He's branched off into karate and basketball, and he likes flag football. Oh man.
Well, that's what you did. You did a whole bunch of sports, and you just figured out one that you wanted to do, and you ran with it, like you said.
Yeah.
And how many sports did you play throughout school?
Football, basketball, baseball. Yeah, pretty much just that.
That's it. Yeah. And then was football the one that you wanted to pursue the most?
Yeah.
Growing
up, football was my stuff, because I played first downers when I was younger. I played for the Lions.
Yeah, you played for the Lions? I played for the Buckeyes.
Did you?
Yeah.
Buckeyes was my first team, and then the coach ain't give me no playing time like that. They was playing me, and so I would have moved over to the Lions, got my playing time. I was just as good as the older kid.
You said 31?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you graduate from Monroe?
Yeah.
And what year?
08.
Yeah. So you might know my brother Doug Rupp.
Doug?
Yeah.
He went to Monroe?
Yeah.
Is he graduated 08?
Mm-hmm. Wait, maybe 07. He's 32. Okay. Might have been 08 or 07. Yeah. Something around there. The
last name, I got an image in my head. I think I might know.
A goofy looking motherfucker.
Do your brother like that?
Yeah. right on live, dude. I don't care, bro. Tell mom and dad I don't care. Dude, I graduated 2011.
Okay.
So that's why I was like, what the hell? We did the same thing. So first downers was pretty much brand new they were a couple years before.
Yeah, they had
they were like established for like 10 years probably by the time you started then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because when I joined, they added 2 new teams, the Irish and the Badgers.
Yeah.
And we pummeled them kids, dude. There was nobody on their team that was good. Like they were all 3rd and 4th graders, or 4th and 5th graders. We were killing them, dude. Yeah. It was awesome. It was like college football, when those good teams face the bums.
Yeah, you just run them all over.
Yeah. That used to be fun, but yeah, the same thing happened to me, bro. They wanted grades. I was like, I play football. I don't need grades. I play football.
Well, my thing is,
I'm 6 foot in the 6th grade, motherfucker. Put me on the field.
Yeah. Well, they played me, man, because where I got cut from was going into high school, my 9th grade year.
What middle school did you go to? Monroe Middle?
Cantrip. I went to Monroe Middle my first year, and then I didn't get the good grades. All my boys was at Monroe Middle. We was clowning, man.
So you had Coach D then, didn't you? Coach Daniels?
Yeah.
With the attitude shirt on.
Yeah. Man, I love Coach Daniels, man.
I went to Cantrick too.
Did you? Okay.
I played for him.
Because if you stayed around the ice ring, we were around the same area.
We were right there, And man, dude. So right after because they kicked me out in middle school because of grades.
Did y'all ever do that trust fall shit?
Yeah.
With Coach Daniels? Yeah. He took us out to that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. All that. He says attitude every day 30 times to you, man. It's such dude. A good guy, though. He was a very good guy. He was a good football coach.
Yeah.
But, man, he brought me into his office and was like, bro, why are you failing these classes? I don't give a shit about them. What do you want me to say? I don't care.
Yeah.
I never cared about this stuff. And he's like, dude, you can't play football if you're going to blah, blah, blah. Because they were making me sit in the front row of class and I'm clowning front row.
Yeah.
So now I'm getting in trouble more. Like, I kind of didn't even want it. Because I was
don't even matter.
I was getting more detention than I was anything, So I had to quit because it was grades and shit. What was it? A school athlete or a scholar athlete or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But your middle school grades don't carry on to high school, do they?
They don't. Nope. Well, exactly. So can I get a fresh start?
Can I? You're right.
Yeah. What
How are you gonna cut me out the 9th grade team about my grades in 8th grade?
Mm-hmm. Well, they made you have a certain GPA when we were in high school. You had to have a certain GPA.
Yeah, I think it was
1.2 something,
2.8,
2.5, something stupid, 2.0. It was something. It was something easily reachable, but I didn't want to fucking do it, dude. Yeah. So and I'm glad I have a fellow. Look, he did it. He's a professional boxer. Tell me I gotta get good grades, bro. You know what I'm saying, dude?
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Dude, that's good, bro. We went to the same schools growing up.
Yeah,
it's fun time. No, I lived out when I went to Cantrick. I lived out in Maybe. That was the school I went to because I went way the fuck. I lived way in BFE, way out there, bro.
Yeah,
nothing but fields around my house and shit, dude. I was a little out in the out in the thicket. Didn't come to the city till I was like 15.
Yeah,
and I moved right over on Mason Run, right there. You know where the Mason Run is? On the east side on Elm Street, and there's like a little tunnel that goes through the world. And that's Mason Run, they call it, dude. It's over there by like Michigan Avenue and shit.
Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There was a school over
there? Yeah, Cantrick.
Oh no, I thought you was talking about oh my bad.
No, that's where I grew up. That's where I live. Yeah. I went to Raisinville Elementary School. You ain't never heard of that.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, Raisinville off M50. No,
it's not off M50. No, it's off of Blue Bush Road.
Oh yeah,
on Raisinville Road.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Way out there in the country.
Little school, dude. I go there and I can't even fit through the doors, bro. I'm too tall. Like what? It was so big when I was in here, bro. Crazy how it looks when you're older.
Yeah,
the rooms are made littler because there's little people walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude. How long? When did you go professional? When you said when you were
when I turned
28.
28. Yeah, fucking. I went to Golden Gloves 3 years in a row. We was out in Vegas 2 years, and then the last one was in Omaha. I didn't win it all. I got far in it each time, but that was kind of what I was waiting for to turn professional, because that's how you get the money. You win a Golden Gloves title, and then you cross over to professionals, and then you already.
So Golden Gloves is the amateur championship.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Golden Gloves fighters go pro, and they get more money because they're Golden Glove.
Yeah, people, see them put money into.
How far did you go?
I made it to the quarterfinals.
Okay. Out of how many people?
Well, we fought. Well, I fought probably about 2, 3. I fought 3 guys. Fought 3 different guys.
So your fourth one is the quarterfinals.
Yeah,
that'd have been like a lot of people.
Yeah,
I can't do the math right now, but
yeah, I can't do the math because it's so many guys, every single weight class.
Is it from the whole state or is it from the whole country?
Yeah, we're from out the country.
Oh, so you got all 50 states up in there. Everybody your weight class, you're fighting.
Everybody going against each other, breaking it down.
Them brackets were huge then.
The brackets were huge. It was like a wall. You go in the morning, you'll see
quarterfinals is a big feat, bro.
Yeah, it
you
is.
Went to the quarterfinals of the country.
Yeah,
of amateur boxing, and then now you're 6-0 professional. So
yeah.
And then how long do you space out your fights? Like, how long do you try? Is it just when they come up, you go? Or
yeah, man, I kind of made a few different relationships with different promoters that throw shows, and you know, if you can bring people, you know, they'll call you every time, you know.
Oh, sell tickets, yeah.
So sell tickets. So that's why, man, you know, people showing up to my fights is
important.
It's important. It's getting me to where I need to be. You know, I plan to be, you know, 10-0 before the year's out, possibly going for some type of title.
That's 4 more fights in 1 year. So every 3 months you're planning on a fight?
I'm damn near fighting every month.
That's 12, buddy.
Because I got well, right now we got this fight February 11th, and then we're looking at March 26th at the Seagate Center in Ohio, and then potentially we're looking at April, somewhere around the end of April, maybe May, doing another show back at home. Yeah, I know, man. It's tough because I'm working, you know.
You're a full-time carpenter.
6/10s.
You're a full-time carpenter?
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, that's why the guys at the job, they be like, man, I'm showing them the videos of me working out before I get to work. You know, they like, wow,
man. Boy, you crazy.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
What they say. What are you doing, dude? Wow, dude. So, and you say you like to prepare 3 months. So you have potentially from this one to the next one, you have a week and 5 days to chill before you got to start training for the next fight on the 26th.
Yeah. I mean, it's the grind don't stop, and it's nice when you stay fresh, because when you trying to get back to where you was, I'm gonna stay.
So when you stay, since you still work every day. You work out every day, no matter what. If you're working, you know. But
yeah.
Do you still go to the gym at least once a day, like when you're on the downtime?
When I'm on the downtime, sometimes I do when I got time and it feel right, you know. Otherwise, I try
3 weeks of your life to that.
Otherwise, I try to do the family thing, you know, and just kind of
still get a little bit of workout in, but at home with the fam. And,
then I just, you know, in between time, I do a lot of different stuff, man. It's like, you know, I'd like to get back on my computer. Back in the day, I used to make music. Now I'll be doing photography. I didn't tell you about my photography thing I'll be doing with the Photoshop, you know.
Okay. So so now's the next question. When are you gonna stop doing more shit?
I'm not gonna stop. You know, the thing is, what I'm doing, man, I'm learning all this stuff. So basically my goal is in the future, man, I want to teach this stuff to the kids, give them something to do, man. I found the cheapest ways to do a lot of things.
Find ways to do a ton of things and learn how to teach it to people.
To teach these kids whatever they're interested in.
Give them something to do.
I can relate to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my way in to these kids, because I'm doing a lot of different things that they're interested in.
I like art. Well, dude, I mess with art.
Oh,
you know?
You like art? Oh, let's get Photoshop.
I don't box, Mr. Mills. So I don't know. Well, I do art too, buddy. You know?
Oh, you want to take some pictures?
Yeah. You want to make music? You want to do it?
You want to make music? We can make a song.
So what is it? You find something that interests you and you study it, or you research it and see if you really want to do it and then try it out? Or
well, everything that I've done, man, I just had fun doing it.
So you just new experiences and you learn it and you're like, shit, this is pretty
let's
cool.
keep doing this. Yeah. I mean, so like with the music, my buddies and them, you remember those old Ford computers that came out? They gave all the Ford workers.
Yeah.
It had a little mic on top of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we used to record off of that. And it was fun. Me and my boys, we used to just be in, like if my mom would go out on the weekend, or I have all my boys over, we'd be over huddled up in front of the mic.
Let's have a studio session tonight. My mom's going out, bro.
Let's do it.
Get your freestyle. Dude, don't worry. I was freestyling in here earlier. I freestyled on the way here, forgot the whole freestyle. Came in here, tried to do it, fucked it all up. I swear to God, dude. It was terrible. And Josh was like, you have to remember this, dude. We drove 2 blocks. Yeah. And I forgot it. All of it. Every single piece.
Yeah, I'm a writer. I gotta write. I mean, I can freestyle and have fun.
That's but I freestyle to
get an idea.
It's just fun.
Yeah,
it's just I'm making it funny anyway because I'm free. This is stuff off the top of my stupid head. I'm just rhyming shit, but I'm not saying nothing like lyrical. I'm saying jokes. Yeah, I'm trying to say jokes about stuff or like parody. That's kind of sort of what I do. Like because I like singing a song in a different way and make it sound different, so it's funny. Yeah, you know. And sometimes I think of random songs that could be funny, and I just start cranking them out. And Josh is like, "Dude,
remixing that shit."
Josh and my wife today were like, "Dude, you need a camera on you at all times, just because like I was expressing my language with dance earlier." But I just around the house, I will get, just like being all flamboyant around the house and just expressing my whole.
Yeah, this is how I feel today, right?
I was making a poem. I was making a poem and a dance out of the same thing. Dude, it's just, and it's not, I don't script that. That's not like, okay.
Bro, that shit would go viral.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what my wife says, dude, if we just had a camera on you at all time, I'm just going to camera my whole entire house.
Yeah.
And just have me in there doing stupid stuff because I annoy her. I thought that being a husband was annoying your wife for the rest of your life. That's me. So that's that's what I get to do because she always says I'm annoying, but she never wants to leave me for it.
Right.
And she laughs sometimes. Yeah. I get up into her, and she's like, sometimes she's like, dude, you should go to the gym. All right, I'll leave. I love you.
Get out of here for a second.
Yeah, I use the sauna for a lot of my mental health issues and a lot of my stuff. So. And I take a little walks too, because I got that motorcycle accident a couple of years ago, and I used a treadmill to learn how to walk straight and keep my feet in a. So I go there, and that's for I'd say it's 25% for physical health, and it's 75% for mental health. Because let's face it, nobody wants to go to the gym. No, you never want to, but it's a mental struggle because now I'm here. Now I just got to get this shit done so I can go home.
Yeah.
And then it's that mental struggle of, I don't want to be here the whole time. And you're fighting yourself to go there. So you feel mentally stronger. That's what I do. Yeah. And like, even the sauna, nobody wants to go somewhere where they can't breathe. Yeah. You can't breathe in a sauna, dude, but it feels good when you accomplish it. You can go to sleep. You got a clear mind.
Mentally.
And what I do is all that shit I get pissed off about and I want to say something about, I sort it out in the sauna. Just sit there, calm, like maybe you are being a little wuss about that. You need to chill out,
Yeah. And, why was I so pissed? I'm relaxed now.
Yeah, and that's why I think you have time for all that because you work on yourself, you work on your dream, so you feel good and look at like to an average person, you do a ton of shit, dude. When are you gonna stop? But like to you, it's like. I'm mentally strong enough and mentally like motivated enough to get this shit done every day. And like, it seems to me, you can never have enough knowledge. Like you as a person, like you want to just it looks fun. So I'm going to try it at least,
Yeah. Well, like I say, I mean, like you said, I really wants to go to the gym. I'm not really the person to really go to the gym and lift weights. Now I don't really do the gym like that, but when it comes to boxing, it's like it's fun. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're having fun and doing it at the same time.
You don't mind going to the boxing gym and Try it, man. I'm serious.
See, what I do is I go, the YMCA has all my physical therapy because I've took physical therapy for 2 years, but I have a brain injury, but I can remember stuff. So I know all my physical therapy with all the machines I got, and I only got to pay $30. Well, it's $380 a year, $1 a day. You know, so it's like, and I get all my physical therapy done. I just shot 5 3-pointers out of 100. I couldn't even make the ball to the rim from a 3-point 2 months ago. Because of a bad shoulder, and they had surgery on it. It was clicking. Yeah. I started doing my rehabilitation stuff. I shot 5 out of 100. 5% is better than 0, you know. Yeah. So that's just it. Yeah. It's working.
It's progress.
Yeah, and my legs are working better. And I took 3 months off because I got married and I got COVID, and then I bought a house, and me and my wife were moving in, settling shit, and now I'm just sitting. And I was like, babe, I got to get back to doing something for myself because I'm gonna sit here and hate myself. This, you know, I'm not doing nothing.
Like, man, that's a thing, man. It's real. Like them in between times, I tell you, when I'm fighting, not training for a fight,
feel guilty.
I feel guilty. I be at home, like,
why'd I just?
I gotta do something, or like I'm like,
yeah,
you know, my family feel it.
I'm about to
get out, go do something, you know.
Daddy, you want to go like throw some jabs at something or something? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, man. I was just listening to you about the physical health and you learning how to walk again and stuff. At Level Up, man, my boy John Bino, he teaches this thing called GOTA workouts and stuff like that, and it's not super strenuous workouts, but literally, I know my lower back was messing with me for a while, and I started walking the right way, like he told me, and literally, like, I stopped having lower back problems.
Yeah, but that was my big problem, is because I'm unbalanced, and the treadmill makes me walk straight in a straight line, and my feet have to be straight.
Well, that's what he teaches you, the bows and joints, how to walk and certain things. Like I got these shoes on right here. I be wearing these a lot because these is what you would call sort of like GOTA shoes. And because a lot of people walk heavy on their big toe.
Right.
And you're supposed to be walking on knees, part of your.
Okay, you're supposed to have everything walking. Okay.
You know what I mean? Yep. That's why people be messing themselves up, I think.
Yep.
But he's done the science to it. I don't know all the science to it, but
they told me I was never gonna walk again. So I feel like I'm doing good. You know,
say never.
Dude, that was the first thing I said. They said you're never gonna walk again. I walked out. The physical therapist came in. He said, "What do you want to do today? Stand up. I want to stand up and see what the fuck they're talking about, because I was 25. I'm 25. I'm not gonna just not stop walking for the rest of my life.
Right.
I'm not doing that.
Right.
And so I stood up that day, and I couldn't walk, but I stood up that day and I started standing up and learning how to stand up and doing that. So
yeah.
And it takes a lot, but when they say you can't or something like that, they tell me I should be under like 10 different medications right now. I don't take none. You know what I do? I hit the sauna twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
And I, sometimes I work out in the morning with the sauna, and then I'll come at night and take a sauna to go to bed, because they had me on sleep meds. They wanted me on psych meds, whole bunch of bull crap. And dude, I was on sleep meds. It was making me pee the bed. Like I used to pee the bed when I was 10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm 28 years old, dude. I met my wife, or we knew each other since 7th grade, but I rekindled with her. I just stayed the night over her house for the first time. We weren't dating, nothing. Peed the bed.
Oh.
She married me, so tricked her. But that was a big thing, like, because she was okay with it. I was like, she's like, it's okay, I work on a laundromat. I'm like, so, but that's like, it's the sad truth. These meds, they're nothing good for you, like the pharmaceuticals, because now if I take this psych med for these weird thoughts I have or this PTSD stuff that I'm going through, the anxiety and stuff, if I take a psych med, that's just something to sprinkle on it to dull it out.
Yeah.
What happens when I don't go get my prescription, or I don't have no more, or maybe I get cut off of insurance or something, because I lose my job? What happens when I don't have it? Now I have no mental stability to be able to fight it in my own head.
Right.
It's been dulled for umpteen years, months, whatever.
Yeah.
And now they go crazy, whatever. And they could have just, and it sucks. Even if you take meds, some days you still have bad days.
Yeah.
And I have bad days all the time, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be, today's a bad day, I'm going to go take a pill.
Yeah.
No, there's no need for that. If I have a headache, I'll take an aspirin, like the babyest aspirin I can.
Yeah.
And if it don't work, I'll go to bed.
That's like saying I don't want to walk on my feet today. I'm just going to walk on crutches every day.
That's what it is.
Lean on them.
And
then what's going to happen to my legs? They're going to shrivel up.
And then your mind doesn't know how to fix that stuff.
Yeah.
And you do it. And okay, maybe I depend on the sauna or something like that, but at least it's not like an addiction or something. Yeah. I can change the sauna into 50 push-ups a day.
Yeah.
And it's something like that, like to make me feel better about myself. There's I was going to tell you about Ddp Yoga. He does yoga for people with injuries like me.
Oh yeah.
And like it's not intense, like hard on your knees or nothing. You don't get on your knees that much, but when you do the yoga, you still feel the same stuff. It's just not as much, and maybe you got to go a little bit longer.
Well, you get stronger off of basically stretching with yoga. That's what's strange about the yoga thing,
because you're stretching and you're holding your weight in that stretch position.
Yeah, and
that's the whole thing that makes everything. That's core.
You ever did hot yoga?
Oh, I would like to.
Bro, that's like being in the sauna and doing yoga. I did it up in Ann Arbor one time.
I feel like if they did that in the sauna, I could, because my joints are bad. Yeah. So I go in the sauna and I can work out my joint. I can do so much work to my body just sitting in there.
I mean, it loosens up.
And everything. And I can get to the point where my big ass is touching my toes, stretching my back, because I'm doing it over and over again, and I'm hot, dude. It feels like my body's melting, dude. And so I go in there usually in the morning. That's when I stretch, and then at night I just chill. I'm sitting there, head back to the wall, and that's my time. That's my time to shine.
Yeah.
Try to roast out at nighttime, so I can get tired. No sleep meds. You get tired because your heart beats for like an hour after that. You'll randomly sweat for like an hour after the sauna. If you sit, I sit in about 45 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. And it makes me tired. I take a hot shower. I start off cold with the shower, and then I go hot to wash myself off. Oh, go home and I'm a baby. So it's all about, and then some people just don't want to do that to better themselves, so they just resort to taking meds. And I think I was lucky because I got a brain injury, and the meds made me feel like I was really stupid, the psych meds. So I stopped taking them because it made me feel like, oh, I really do have a brain injury. What the hell's wrong with me? Yeah. And I can feel some shit about the brain injury sober, like without pharmaceuticals. Yeah. But it's I don't know, it's just different.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta get in the boxing gym, and so the center is actually they planning to changing the library and building us a new gym.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's talking about spending $500,000.
Shit, my office is right next to the library. I'll walk over there.
And then we don't just have to just be. They want it to be a fully staffed like boxing gym.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I think you would love that shit, bro.
I would because I do. Like at home, I've always had a boxing like a boxing bag, like a punching bag, and then boxing gloves. I still have them in my house. It's just my shoulder, I didn't think it was good enough. But if I'm pumping 3-pointers out and I can't jump, because my knee's still broken. But if I can pop out a 3-pointer sitting down, like without jumping and getting up in the air and shit. There's no way I can do some weird shit with my shoulder, you know? So it's all about and then I think boxing works your shoulder out the best.
It does. I mean, you can take it as slow as you want, you know what I mean, and gain stronger.
And it's not like I'm trying to be a professional. I'm just trying to go there to better my life, like to better myself.
Well, I know a coach in Ohio. He does boxing for Parkinson's. You know, old people with Parkinson's that can barely, move.
Yeah, that's that because
I see them in there working, man. Like
you give somebody tasks that thinks they can't handle tasks and let them like defeat the task. That makes that like because I felt like I wasn't a man after the injury because I couldn't do
because you couldn't do.
I was a maintenance man. That's a 1,000-pound machine. Give me a hand truck and I'll move that bitch right across the whole entire office or wherever you want it.
Yeah.
But now I can't do. My doctor said I can't walk with 25 pounds in my hand steadily. And what kind of shit is that? Then what they give me this body for? What am I gonna do?
Right.
And so I had to just make do with what I got, I guess. And I gotta help myself is what I'm trying to do, is help myself. They told me I can't walk. I'm walking fine without a cane. Some days I use a cane.
Yeah.
So
that's a blessing, man. That's definitely a blessing. Our bodies were made for,
I mean, they do. Okay, I fucked it up, dude, but it recovers. And look at how it recovers. This doctor, I had a 5% chance of survival and no chance of walking. And I'm alive and walking.
You would have no chance of walking probably if you would have just took all the meds that they gave you to make you.
Yep.
I don't feel like getting up. I don't even feel like trying.
They gave me a psych med and I couldn't walk after that. I was walking and they gave me a psych med and I could not walk.
See what I'm saying?
I stood up and I was woozy and shit. And I was like, okay, I can't take these psych meds, dude. Oh, you want to try another one? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Let me just do this.
Yeah.
Let me figure this out,
Yeah.
And if because I used pain meds like for some shit. I had burn wounds and stuff. It was terrible. But I used them only as I needed it. I didn't abuse it. I didn't leave the hospital. My dad said, if you're coming home, I gave up everything because I was in the hospital for 2 years. My dad said, if you come home on any of these, you're not allowed to come home unless you're not on no drugs.
Right.
No drugs. We don't need we have problems you had problems with it before. You have problems with it in your family. Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Get off of drugs. You can come home to my house and I'll help you get to where you need to go.
Get what you need.
And that's what I did. And fuck, props to my dad for that, and that's
shout out to his pops.
Yeah, he's a good dad. He was there. He was there for 2 years in the hospital, bro. 2 years of his life wasted sitting up in the hospital.
It wasn't wasted. Look what he did.
Look
what he did. It's fucking progress.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And I'm here now, and I'm doing my own thing, and I'm getting. I got married. Yeah. After fucking not thinking I was a man and shit. So dude, it's just and then now, like what I'm doing now with like learning people's stories, like I get to see with everybody else's what they're doing. Yeah, and I like this one the best because it's me and you. It's nobody else. It's just me and you talking. We're getting to know each other.
Yeah,
and that's all it is. I want to know about your struggles. You want to know about my struggles. Hey, well, how do we relate? Because we're alive on this planet and fucking life sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's tough.
Life isn't built to be happy. Every day you can't be happy, but shit happens, but you can look at it positively.
You always have a positive outlook. I'm positive as fuck, man. Like some bad shit that happened. Like honestly, you know what gets me up at 3-4 in the morning when I don't really usually want to?
Yeah.
You know what gets me up, man, is I think about other people that really wish they could be in my position. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a cousin that became paralyzed. That was one of my first like ambitions. I know he would rather be here. I can't just sit here on this couch
fighting for everybody else that can't.
Yeah, a family member might die. When people die, I put them right here in my heart. And that's what wakes me up at 3-4 in the morning. I know somebody wants to be here in my position right now. I mean, I'm not saying my position as a boxer, this or that. I'm saying to just be alive and be able to function
and be able to follow your dreams as much as you want. Like, if you put the effort into it, you can follow your dreams. Some people,
if you don't put no effort in it, man, you still in time. You know what I mean?
Yep, that's it. And
like I told this young man the other day, he got to fighting at school, but he just started the wrestling, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, you still in somebody's jersey right now. Somebody else would rather be here because you obviously don't. You out here picking fights with somebody
thinking you're tough because you're in sports or something.
Yeah, you got to carry yourself a different way if you're an athlete. You can't just...
You got to have a different level of respect. Nobody wants to play with you in a sport like that if you don't have respect for the other player.
Yeah.
You know, like even in boxing, you want to beat that guy up.
Yeah.
But you understand that guy is doing the same shit you're doing. He's working and he wants to beat you just as bad as he does. So you got to respect that man. Because you go in there and think, oh, this dude, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this dude. He's gonna pop you one. Like, oh my God.
Like, this dude I'm about to fight February 11th. I'm fucking him up. He was all in my inbox talking crazy, bro.
Oh, he brought it to the DMs? Come on, bro.
So I was supposed to fight him March 21st of 2020, where that was like the day COVID. They shut everything down.
Yeah.
And he's been talking shit since then. Like, if you look at my DM, bro, I got a list
You've
of
been in
shit.
the gym for 2.5 years waiting for this?
Bruh, he talking, yeah, I hope you're training, motherfucker. You know, you ain't never been hit by a real lumberjack like me. I'm gonna fuck you up. And, you know, just crazy. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm saying I say like one little sentence and he comes out with a paragraph. Like, I'm like,
he's trying to get in your head, bro.
He's scared now, though.
Yeah, but low key, I'm in the gym every day thinking about, dude, that dude just be talking shit.
It's the quiet motherfuckers you got to worry about.
Okay,
I ain't got shit to say. I talk with these right here.
I'll talk in the ring when they
see these motherfucking hands, bro.
I know,
these motherfucking hands, these bitches silent. I break shit with these. They ain't never broke my hand.
How long do you gotta get? How long does it take to get wrapped up?
The hands wrapped and all that shit. Good 10 minutes. You know,
oh, really? Just 10 minutes? Okay, I thought.
As far as in a fight, you know, and because you know, if I'm at the gym, you just do a quick wrap.
Yeah, you just wrap your shit. Yeah, but I was talking about in the fight. I thought it was like a 45-minute process.
We'd be back there for a while, you know.
Okay.
Because my coach preset it with the gauze.
Okay.
They put the gauze, put a padding on it. My coach. He good, man.
Yeah.
He's always ready.
So he just done it so many times. It's a fucking quick process.
Yeah.
And it's just got to be like, don't they got to come check your hands too and everything?
Yeah. Before you go get your gloves, they check your hands, they squeeze them, make sure you ain't got nothing in them. You know, then they draw a line. Because after you put the gauze and you wrap, then you wrap it with tape. And then so that they'll look at them, they'll draw like lines on them so that they know ain't nobody tampered with it. You know what I'm saying? They might tamper with your hand wraps.
After you do it. So do they gotta watch you put the gloves on and everything? Is the rules more strict for professional?
Yeah.
Way more?
Yeah, it's more strict for professional. It's kind of the same thing with them. It is more strict.
You still gotta follow the rules,
especially if you're fighting for a title. If you're fighting for a title, the fucking opponent, one of the opponent's coaches can be in your locker room when they're wrapping your hands. You know what I mean?
Even in
just so that there ain't no cheating going on. You know, they leave out after your hands are wrapped, everything's signed.
Okay.
When you signed off.
So once it's registered, lined up, it's okay.
Yeah, you good. They can tell once you get their gloves, they can tell you ain't tampered with. You put, you know, your lines don't go straight, you know.
Oh, so you gotta pull it. Yeah, you want okay.
You know what I mean?
That's so stupid. But then, so have you fought for a title yet in professional?
No, not yet.
Have you got titles in amateur?
No, I didn't. I haven't won no. I got a belt for one of my last amateur fight. I had fought in Ohio. They gave me a belt. It's just kind of like the prize is whoever's throwing the fight. You know.
Oh, just what you win your fight. Okay.
Giving belts. Oh no, they're giving trophies or this and that.
Yeah, fuck that belt. I want a world championship.
Hey, but yeah, they need to start giving out belts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that one day at one of these fights in Monroe.
That's the promotion that throws belts, or like because if you fight for
but that's amateur wise. To get a belt in professional, that's there's a
you
whole
have to have a
commission.
league for
There's
that.
a whole commission.
So you have to so the promotion does the belts if they're amateur. Professional, they have to follow the rules and give it to. So you gotta. So is professional countrywide or worldwide?
Yeah, worldwide. I want a world title.
Yeah, so that's holy shit.
Yeah, I could fight anybody in the world. The guys coming from Russia or whatever.
But do they have to be under a professional boxing? Is professional boxing, period. So they already have the same rules over there, right? Like everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a standard for the whole world.
Yeah.
So that's okay. So you level up. So now
you're you know who got the belt. Somebody in Russia gonna know who got the belt or world title over here.
My gosh. Is there only one set of belts then?
There's like 5 in like each weight class,
Different levels, like different
organizations.
Oh, like the UFC would have their own belt, like the UFC World Championship.
Yeah, there's a WBO belt, WBA, and there's all type. So each those are different organizations,
right?
That hold those titles.
That hold professional boxing, and they have their own. Yeah. Okay, so you fight for that organization if you go get that title. That's what
I'm gonna go. Yeah, basically, I'm gonna go take that belt. You
know
what
okay.
I mean?
Do you not have to be a part of the organization to get the belt?
No, you don't got to be part of the organization. That's just their thing.
That's just their belt that they were able to make that.
You. Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool. And all 5 of those would be all 5 of those organizations are worldwide. So it would be a world title if you won any of those.
Yeah.
What weight class you fight?
Right now, this next fight, I'm fighting a heavyweight, but I'm a natural cruiserweight.
Okay.
Cruiserweight is like right below heavyweight. It's a pretty different division, but
what's the weight of that?
Cruiserweight? Mm-hmm. Cruiserweight is like 176 to 199.
So all you have to be
heavyweight
is
starts
within
at
that?
200.
Do you have to be within 176 to 199?
Yeah.
Okay.
For cruiserweight. And so that's why cruiserweight's a kind of a different division, because that's a 20-pound difference. You know what I'm saying?
That is, yeah.
All the other weight classes are only really like 10 pounds.
Yeah.
8-10 pound difference. And so what we'll do at cruiserweight is both fighters will agree, all right, we're gonna come in at 185. We're gonna come in at 195. We're gonna come in, 176.
Okay, so they do they have to agree on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it has to be a mutual. The coaches sit down and say, what the hell is okay.
They pretty much agree.
Because it's gotta be professional. It's professional.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
What's different? Like what's so different about, because you have a extensive amateur career. What's different? What do you like about professional and what don't you like about professional?
It was just the politics and the amateur thing that I just didn't like. That's why I had to just switch over to professional. I love I don't really got no
because it's set in stone. There's just rules. There's worldwide rules for everybody. There's a one standard, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no bullshit. It's not the okay.
Yeah, it's no
can't
bullshit.
Play favorites because it's your fucking promotion or nothing. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, historically, boxing, these titles came from mobs. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mob organizations, titles and shit, dude. 10 you want 10 fights by, so like how do you
51 wins, 10 losses?
No, how you want 10 fights by this year?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
like
once I get 10-0, then the mother I'll probably start getting noticed more, and I can fight for a belt.
So you've done enough pro fights to be heard.
And start
put
earning
your foot
something.
into there. Okay.
Yeah, because like my homeboy Taylor Dewar, he had just fought for a title. That NABF is an American belt. They got those too. That's just for America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
but you don't want that shit. You want the world.
Well, eventually, but I'm about to. I'm about to go get that American title too.
Shit. If it's there,
I'm coming for that motherfucker. I want a belt. I'm all about knuckles and big belt buckles, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Knuckles and big belt buckles.
How would you feel? Okay, when would you wear it? How long would you wear it for? After you won it?
Just me, wear it around and shit, show everybody who the champ is.
I'm an asshole. I'm wearing it for fucking 2 weeks straight, probably with the same outfit. The dopest outfit I can buy, bro. The same belt, bro, smelling like a turd, bro. But it's what are you gonna say to the world champ? Dog?
Right.
What are you gonna say?
We'll catch these hands, you feel me?
The register, son. Right. I can't hit you because I get in trouble.
I'm telling you, man. Fucking.
That would be.
That's why I said. That's why it's funny because my hands is registered. I can't just be hanging with my boys at the bar or something and just pop off. It's like the only way I can fight somebody is if it's two of them, 2 versus 1 or something. So if I fight somebody, I might just smack somebody else. Like, come on, y'all both bring it up.
You want some too?
You want some too, old man?
You've been talking shit, yeah. Is this your dad?
Right.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know that was a rule. I thought if you used your hands at all, it was a weapon.
Well, I mean, you got to be able to defend yourself. If it's 2 people trying to fight you,
one dude, don't punch that fucker. You're gonna kill him.
One dude, yeah,
you know how to punch.
That's
dude.
just not fair. You know what I mean?
I get that. I understand that.
It wouldn't be fair.
But two on one, that's not fair, regardless.
Right.
So okay.
Yeah, my hands is trained.
I didn't know those rules.
I can't just fuck up.
How do you do that? Do you got to register them with the state?
Yeah, I got a license. My hands
for your fucking hands.
My hands got a license.
You got a weapon license for your hands.
No, I'm taking my hands off safety at this motherfucking February 11th,
fuck, bro. This dude's got weapons in my studio right now.
Got 2 of these motherfuckers.
Dude, that's crazy. So look at these hands, bro. They weapons, dog.
See these motherfuckers?
Dude, that's not good. That's cool as shit, dude. Because is it pro that you have to register your hands?
Yeah, pro.
So before you can say I'm pro, you got to register your hands.
Yeah, once you go pro, it's all about registering. Yeah. And then I got to get registered in Ohio. If I fight in Ohio, I got to get registered in Michigan.
You can't get like a nationwide registry or
you go get
different rules in each state. Then
there are different rules. There are some different rules.
That's what, your hands are too big. You can't have them as weapons.
Bro, my hands are huge, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've met almost 7-foot people and put my hands up to theirs, and my hands are bigger.
Yep. You can probably fucking grip that ball like the basketball, one hand, just like, all right, dude, I'm going.
Yeah.
You're slam dunking shit.
Yeah.
Some Shaquille O'Neal hands over here. Plug yourself in and like everywhere we could find you, and plug your event, the boxing event at Motor City Casino Hotel, dude. Yeah. That's big boy shit,
man. It's the best venue in Michigan for real.
Mm-hmm. So plug yourself in where everybody can find you, where everybody can get a hold of you. And I got another question for you after that.
DMillz on Facebook, gotta get my other social medias pumping, the Twitter and all that stuff. But like I say, man, I do so much stuff, man. It's tough to be trying to manage social media.
Hey, I got a couple of them, bro. Just go follow me there.
Just follow me on Facebook. That's what I can work with.
Yeah. I hear that ding and I'll say something. Hell yeah. So is that it? That's and then you got a boxing event February 11th. Yeah. Coming up. He's about to beat this dude that's been in his inbox for 3 years. He's about to beat this dude up. One more question for you. If you had one last thing to say to the world, what would it be?
If I had one last thing to the world, what would it be? Love your neighbor.
Short and sweet, dude.
Right.
I mean, that's what you need. That's right, dude. And that's it for episode 100, dude. Thank you so much for coming in, bro. Good luck on the 11th.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in, bro. That is DMillz, the scariest man I had in my podcast yet.
Hey. Only motherfucker that can walk in a bank with weapons.
Yeah, walk into an office building with weapons, not even know it.
You don't even know.
Yeah, all right, man. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day. I love you guys.
Appreciate it.